Hi, it's Psychic Cynthia here, and recently I was checking in with my guides and some light beings and ascended masters and star connections that I have, star spirit connections, about what is going on in the world right now, checking in for any messages for myself and that I could possibly share with others. So, because I don't know if you've noticed, but especially here in the United States, but it's not just here, but especially here, things have really been heating up lately, and it seems a little crazy. It seems a little crazy. Uh, some scary things happening, and lots of, well, it's obvious that there are frequencies hitting the earth that are just causing people to come a little undone. It's obvious to me, at least. Okay, that's another video, but the message that I got that I can share with you. When I asked my guides about these times we're living in, I asked them again, and they said, you were born for these times. Now, listen, before you get all worked up thinking this is going to be one of those really super positive love and light videos, I'm sorry to say it's a little bit more mixed than that. You know, I thought maybe they're going to say, oh, you were born for this time, shine your light. That's not what they said. And when they said you, by the way, they didn't mean just me. They meant all of us here. They said, you were born for this time. And I asked them, what do you mean? They said, you chose to be born in this time period, in this time of disintegration, in this time of chaos and breakdown. Yeah, so the message wasn't really going where I thought it was going, you know, at first. And I said, well, tell me more. Because I'm like that. I want to hear the truth, even if I don't like it, or if it's not what I had hoped it would be. So they said, yes, you were born for this time of chaos and disintegration. You were born for this time of breakdown. Just like the old days, you were born to watch Atlantis sink again. I said, tell me more. What does that mean? And they did tell me more, and they showed me more, and they showed me about the old giving way to the new, which I'm sure if you're even a little bit intuitive, just even a little bit tuned in, empathetic, or any of this, you know, you have any kind of gut feeling, you can feel it. You can feel the old breaking down. And of course, we know, many of us know that Pluto, you know, with Pluto in Aquarius, there's going to be some upheaval and breakdown. But yes, my guides were really talking about it right now. And they reminded me about the sinking of Atlantis, and that's a personal thing for me. I can remember witnessing the sinking of Atlantis. I was there. I did survive that. And many of you did too. And so this is bringing up those old ancient issues, those triggers. You know, it's not just about what's happening right now. Okay, the sorrow you feel, watching the decline and the devastation and the chaos and the upheaval and the breakdown, which, by the way, it all has to happen before rebirth. I do believe, or at least I want to think it's true, that it can be more gentle if we allow it to be, but it still has to happen. The cleansing still has to take place. So, but yeah, it's bringing up a lot of old memories for some of us. Maybe you're feeling that, like, oh, is this like deja vu? Have I been here before? Have I seen this? Yes, yes. And many of us who are incarnated right now, we signed up for this time period, to live through this. I know it sounds crazy, like, why would you? Because you volunteered. You volunteered because you've been through the decline of a civilization before. Maybe not Atlantis, maybe it was Rome, maybe it was ancient Greece, or, you know, any of the ones you want to substitute here. Yeah, you've witnessed devastation, decline. You've been here before. Many of us have been. I won't say all of us, because there's also some new souls here, and that really makes it interesting. Actually, thank goodness for the new souls. They bring us hope. They bring a fresh perspective. But yeah, some of us signed up to be here, and not only to live through the devastation and the disintegration, but some of us signed up to rebuild after it. So just begin now to take really good care of yourself and to strengthen yourself up, because we're going to need people to rebuild, to bring back beauty and harmony, or to bring a new beauty and harmony, a new civilization, new societies based on hopefully higher values. We're going to need some people, okay? So don't give up. And listen, I know some people are going to check out. Some people, maybe, it's their time is up, or they have a choice. Some people did not contract to live through this. But I have a feeling that many people alive now did, and that we volunteered to go through this. It's hard being a survivor, because just by definition, if you are a survivor, that means somebody else didn't survive, okay? And you can look at that literally. I would even look at it here spiritually and emotionally and psychologically, because I don't know if you've noticed, there are at least some people, maybe even many people, that are just kind of shutting down and numbing themselves, because the chaos and the polarity and the division, it's got to be, the conflicts ongoing just constantly, and all the BS, it's got to be too much for them. And so they've just shut down. They've just given up. I mean, it's like that old song about, how life goes on, even after the joy of living is gone. Life can go on. I hope, though, that you don't do that. I hope that even as we're watching systems that were familiar, the ways of being, the connections, even as we're watching them disintegrate and slip away, I hope you can connect with something inside of you that is still real, that is eternal, and connect with others. Don't isolate. The desire to connect with other humans, and also your guides. Connect with those beings of unconditional love on the other side. Let them show you not only how to survive, but how to thrive, how to live the best life possible in these times that we are in. I wish that for you. I see that for you. I hope that for you. And most importantly, I hope that you will open your heart, your mind, your inner eye to that possibility that even as we watch Atlantis sink again, I mean, you can survive and thrive, and you need to, because all the good parts of what is lost can live on in you if you let them. Alrighty, well, until next time, I'm sending you much love and comfort and bright blessings.